Good afternoon, YouTube friends. This Sunday afternoon, thought I'd put together a quick video kind of explaining what's been going on with the channel lately and where I'm headed in the future as far as the channel goes. It's funny what can change in a week's time. A week ago Sunday, it was Easter. Had family over. We were having a good time. My latest trucking video was getting uploaded. A few days later, the video's down. No longer have a cattle hauling gig. I've got a guy coming next week to buy my bull wagon. Things have really changed. So long story short, the latest video I put out a week ago, somebody got really upset over it. Called me up, expressed their displeasure in the video, and the stuff I had in it pretty much treated me really bad. Basically told me that I didn't have the right to video. Well, in the state of Texas, it's a one-party state, which means that if you're videoing, only one person needs to know, and that person that's videoing is the only person that needs to know, and that's state law. And I've known this for over 30 years because before I got into trucking, I was in the communication business, and we installed all types of phone systems, recording devices, voicemail, just all kinds of stuff all over the state, airports, schools, hospitals, all types of businesses. And we used all types of recording devices over the years as technology progressed. So anyway, I did nothing wrong. I broke no laws. And after processing for a few days, I went ahead and put back up all my previous trucking videos. Chose not to put back up the latest video. I'm going to go in, make some edits, and then repost it. But it'll probably take me a few days before I get that done. So now that I'm not hauling cattle anymore, I can focus on our next chapter in life, which is moving to Alaska. And right now, in about 6 weeks, I've got a trip planned up there. I'm going to be taking my big Kenworth. I'm going to be hauling an RV behind it, and then a boat behind it. And then I've got my sister driving my pickup truck with her husband and hauling another trailer, and then my nephew is going to be driving his vehicle and hauling his ATV up there. And so I plan on videoing the trip. We're going to be heading through Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, and then through 1,900 plus miles of Canada up through the Yukon, and then another 500 and something miles into Alaska down to where our property is located on the Kenai Peninsula. So I'm planning on putting together a multi-series video of the trip, and then we got a lot of stuff planned once we get to Alaska this summer. And so I'm planning on putting together several videos on a lot of the adventures and stuff we go on. Though the channels are going to change some, there's still going to be some trucking on there, and I hope that all of you that like the trucking will stick around. I plan on trying to make this channel as entertaining as possible and put in a lot of different content, and it's just not going to be, hauling cattle anymore. And so I really appreciate all my subscribers, all the comments I've got over the past year or so since I started my channel. A lot of the comments I've gotten have really been heartwarming, very touching, and it just amazes me the type of people that are out there that like to see, people like me put content out on the internet for everybody to watch. And one of my subscribers been there since video one, pretty much, out of the Bronx of New York. I don't know his full name, but his handle on YouTube, first name is Joe. And the comment you made to me about not getting to see the stuff I do except in the movies, man, that really had an effect on me. And I hope you're still around watching, and I look forward to putting out content that will actually bring in more people and get more people excited about my channel. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to be preparing for our trip to Alaska. I've got several projects I got to get done before we leave, and so I plan on videoing all of that. I'm going here in a few weeks to pick up the RV that we're going to be hauling, so I'll video the trip down to get it and bringing it home and just getting everything ready. And so I'll post some information in this video about the one party video stuff in Texas, and I haven't checked in other states, but I'm sure it's probably similar. And so, you know, things change, and I believe they change for the good. I'm a Christian, believe in following, you know, the path that God has put forward for me. On the back of my bull wagon I have Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6, and it talks about, you know, leaning not on your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledging God, and He will direct your path. You know, it's been a wild adventure the last 7 to 8 years owning my own trucking business. Before that, you know, I was in communications for over 25 years, and I never dreamed I'd end up in a truck, but that's the way things go in life, and you just got to go with the flow. And the really cool thing is that on my last run, even though I didn't know it was going to be my last run, the morning I took off, I made it in the truck I started with, old Big Blue, and my first bull wagon. And so that's the way I ended it. And you know, it's just another chapter in life that I'm done with, and now the next chapter begins, and I look forward to our new life whenever we get to Alaska and the adventures we plan on going on. And I've got a lot of plans once we get there, and it's possible maybe I'll see y'all up there someday. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great Sunday afternoon, and I thank each and every one of you for watching my channel and supporting me, and I hope y'all continue to do so.